That works so good.
Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Big Philly with Poor Boys RC. I've got some new shocks in today. You can find these on eBay, Amazon, Banggood, pretty sure even AliExpress, but these are Injora brand shock absorbers. Take a nice close look at them there. So yeah, I wanted to pick these up because they seem like a really great value. I paid about, I want to say $20 or $25 for these. That included shipping from China. And despite the whole COVID thing, these shocks came super fast. I had them within 2 weeks. The overall quality of them looks fantastic. These are 80 or 85 mil from eyelet to eyelet. And just looking at them, they come in very, very basic packaging. Not a lot of frills when it comes to packaging, but they look like a really nice shock absorber. So I wanted to share these with you guys. Anyone looking for a budget shock absorber out there that may have some good performance, this might be the shock you're looking for. So here they are. Here's how they come in their original packaging. You've got 2 per package, and they come with a couple sets of springs. And they've got an upper and a lower spring, as you can see here. With a little collar sort of dividing it. So I've opened up this other package, obviously, to show you guys what we got going on here. So here's what the assembled shock looks like. Overall sort of thoughts on this. It's a really, really nice looking shock. It's a little bit stiff. I mean, it's actually quite stiff, but there's no oil in here just yet. The springs that they've chosen are the more rigid of the sets of springs that it comes with. And yeah, it feels a bit rigid, but looking at it, look at the overall build quality. We have really nice anodizing, and you can get these in different colors. It looks and feels like Delrin, and I don't want to say it is Delrin because that's a pretty big claim, but the bottom here and the top of the shock, along with the collars, they feel and look like Delrin. Same with this little, the bottom part here where the shock spring sits. It's very, very smooth. It's very, it's shiny. It looks really, really nice. We've got nice metal eyelets in here. It's a really, really nice looking shock, you guys. I'm really happy with these. So overall first impression is very positive. There's a nice little stopper down at the bottom of the shock, which I hope you can see there. A nice little rubber sort of damper to help it when the shock bottoms out. And yeah, 2 different springs with 2 different resistances. So overall, a really, really nice looking shock absorber for a budget, especially for a budget. Now, here it is taken apart. So let's get a closer look. So we have 2 different lengths of spring, and so you can kind of mix and match. So these ones that it came with feel quite rigid. This set of small springs are softer. Then we have 2 of the bigger springs. Both are softer than what came on the shock. You know, it's tough to tell. It'd be nice if they were color coded so you could tell which is which exactly. But at any rate, these still are softer than what came on the shock. So you've got some tunability there, which is really cool. Again, with all the Delrin pieces, or at least what I think is Delrin, I'm really impressed. This is sort of that center spring divider, the upper spring perch, the lower perch, top and bottom of the shocks like this. These are really, really nice quality. The base of the shock. And here's how the shock came. So the body itself is a really, really nice aluminum. It's got a threaded body for lots of adjustability. It came really nicely built with, I can feel some oil on the shock body here already on the shaft. So I know they used some oil when they assembled it. So to not tear the O-rings in here, which was a nice little bit of attention to detail. Very thick. This looks like a 4 mil shaft on this shock, which is nice. Definitely thicker than 3 mil, and just looks beefy. In terms of scale, it looks really, really nice and thick and beefy. I think the only drawback to the shock, and hopefully you can see it, is that the piston on it just has 3 sort of cutouts around the sides. So it's almost going to act like a 3-hole piston. The setup did not come with any additional pistons. So you're kind of, this is what you get. I'm sure you could modify it, you could cut it and do things if you need more oil to flow, but that's all you get with the kit. So you'll have to play around with your oils. So my overall first impression of these shocks is that they look awesome. They come with a couple different sets of springs. The fit and finish is like top quality. They feel really, really, really nice. Only downside again is that there's only the one piston that comes on the shock. There's not a variety of pistons you can choose from, but we can still make adjustments with different shock oils, as we know. Looks like a really, really nice shock. So I'm stoked. I'm gonna put these on my Midnight Pumpkin, go do some bashing around, do some testing, report back to you guys as always, let you know how it goes. That's it for now, guys. Big Philly signing off. Hope you're having an awesome week. Have a great weekend, and don't forget to be excellent to each other.